Aries, how are you today? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekly bonus reading. It is a couple days late, but we're still here to do it. So let's see what we get, okay? We're going to do all signs. This one's going to be for my Aries, Aries, Aries. Okay, Aries. Let's see what you get. Now, if you're an Aries dealing with another Aries, or basically this is like your future self trying to send your current self a message, okay? What did you get? You've got the 8 of Swords and the 7 of Wands. I think you're just trying to caution yourself to get yourself out of your head and not be quite so defensive towards everything and everybody. Okay? Like live and let live or something, I don't know. That's what I feel like that's trying to say to you. Okay, Aries. If you are an Aries dealing with a Taurus, I have the Emperor and the Hangman. Now, the Emperor is your card anyway, so you're definitely standing in your power with this Taurus. However, for some reason, the Taurus is viewing you as somebody who's quite stuck right now. So, this does not feel romantic to me. To me, instead, this feels like it's somebody that's been a friend of yours for a very long time. And I think they're a little worried that you're getting a little too confident, too full of yourself, too something. Yeah, they feel like you're getting stuck in a situation where you are not being realistic, we'll say. That's how I feel. If you are an Aries dealing with a Gemini, we get the King of Swords and the 10 of Cups. So this Gemini is definitely viewing you as somebody that they could build to the 10 of Cups with. They see you as somebody who together you two could build emotional fulfillment. However, they're saying right now you're coming through as the King of Swords. So you are cold as ice. Completely logical. No emotion. Just logic, and that's it. So they're saying you're ice cold when it comes to them, I guess. Okay. If you are an Aries dealing with a Cancer, I've got the 10 of Swords and the Star card. So this Cancer is viewing you as somebody who has been repeatedly betrayed by somebody, and you continue to hold out hope and faith that things are going to get better. This is a friend or family member, for sure, that has loyalty towards you and cares deeply for you, but this isn't a romantic situation here, but they are concerned about some other situation that you have that you can't seem to get past. That's what they're saying. If you are a Aries dealing with a Leo, I've got the 8 of Wands and the 9 of Cups. So the Leo views you as somebody who they feel could be wish fulfillment to them if you would just talk to them more. There's something here about you won't communicate with them, or your communication is somehow blocked or not the way it should be. They want better communication with you. If you are a Aries dealing with a Virgo, I've got the King of Cups and the 2 of Cups. So this Virgo is viewing you as a divine union. They feel that the ball is definitely in your court, that you are the person in charge of not only your own emotions, but of theirs as well. So they're hoping you are careful with all that, I guess. If you are an Aries dealing with a Libra, I've got Temperance and the Chariot. So the Libra is viewing you as somebody who's headed for forward motion and victory. I get the feeling that this Libra is viewing you as somebody who's trying to ride away from them with this Chariot. They're viewing you as somebody who's been as patient as you could be for as long as possible, and at this point you're trying to get in this Chariot and go away from them, is how I see this. If you are an Aries dealing with a Scorpio, I have the Ace of Cups and the World. The Scorpio is viewing you as a missed opportunity. They say the cycle has closed out where there once was an opportunity for love. That's how they see that. If you are an Aries dealing with the Sagittarius, I have the 3 of Swords and the Tower. So the Sagittarius is viewing you as somebody who is definitely quite heartbroken right now over a tower that has fallen. I do not feel like it's the Sagittarius that made the tower fall. But this is somebody who cares deeply about you and is concerned about you. You know what I'm saying? They're very concerned, but and maybe this is somebody who wants to get something more going with you, but right now this is not the person that caused you the pain, I don't think. If you are an Aries dealing with a Capricorn, I have the Page of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. So this Capricorn is viewing you as somebody who has basically been left out in the cold by somebody. But they are definitely admiring what they take to be your resilience in the situation. Because you're still coming through as the Page of Wands. So somebody who's still not, you know, shutting the door on love or on adventure or anything. You're just trying to push through. You know things will get better. If you are an Aries dealing with an Aquarius, I have the Magician and Judgment. So this Aquarius is viewing you as somebody who has called judgment in a situation. You've manifested your ability to call judgment in a situation. I don't know if the situation is with the Aquarius or not, but if you are, an Aries dealing with a Pisces, I have the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. So this Pisces is viewing you, Aries, as somebody who's holding on for dear life to something that you're totally committed to. Even though they feel as though you should let go of it, it's no longer serving you. That's what they feel, not what you feel. I'm going back to Aquarius. So the Aquarius feels that you have manifested the ability to call judgment on something. I don't feel like it's the Aquarius. But I do feel like it's something that you didn't feel strong enough to call judgment on, or and so you've manifested your ability to do that. I think this person, if anything, it feels like the Aquarius is proud of you for the fact that you called judgment on something. On Saturday, I have the Sun and the Death. So obviously, Aries, you are going into some sort of transformation here. I do believe there's happiness on the other side of it. There you go. I don't think you're going to get through it in one day, but I think like maybe you're getting ready to go into this transformation. Sunday, you have the Two of Swords and the Ace of Wands. You're feeling fired up and passionate about something on Sunday, but it's not enough to help you to make the decision you need to make. There's still a lot of confusion around a decision that you need to make and stand on. That's how I see this. Okay, Aries, that is what I have for you this week. I hope this somehow helps or you found it entertaining. There you go. Take care.